Calgary Police Service Homicide Unit has been called in to investigate after a man died as a result of a shooting in the city's southeast. At approximately 10:50 a.m. today, Monday, October 31st, 2016, police were called to reports of a shooting in the 100 block of Riverbend Drive Southeast. Upon arrival, a man in his 20s was found seriously injured in the backseat of a car that was parked on the driveway of that residence. He was declared deceased on scene. A dark-colored SUV or minivan is believed to have fled the scene. By nature of the shooting, it is believed that this was a targeted attack and there is no ongoing danger to the public. A specific motive for the shooting is not yet known. An autopsy is expected to take place tomorrow, Tuesday, November 1st, 2016. Anyone with information on this incident is asked to call the Calgary Police Service non-emergency tip line, Crime Stoppers, or the Homicide Unit Tip Line at 428-8877. And I'll take whatever questions I can.
When we say targeted, are we thinking gang-related or retaliatory, or too soon to tell?
Too soon to tell. Keeping in mind we're only 4 hours into the investigation, there's lots of work to do still. There is some earmarks of some similarities between other homicides we've had, but it's still too early to determine what exactly occurred or what the motivation might have been.
Is that what makes you believe that it is targeted? Because it is similar to some other shootings that have happened in the city?
Well, both that and just the nature of the incident itself.
Do you have a description of the vehicle? Is there any descriptions of suspects we can get out there?
Not at this moment. We'll determine that once the initial witness interviews are completed, neighborhood inquiries are completed, CCTV canvassing is completed, so within the next 24 to 48 hours we should have some more details.
We ask you this all the time, but broad daylight, by a school, things like that, how concerning is this for CPS, and should people in the neighborhood be vigilant at this time?
Yeah, of course, vigilance is always important, and it's always concerning to the police service, who are members of the community as well. There's employees here that live in that community, and we live in the same communities, shop at the same stores, and it's concerning for everybody, and that's where the zero tolerance for any type of this activity has to occur. So anybody that knows anything at all or has any information, we'd strongly encourage to come forward.
A neighbor said at the scene that they'd heard that police were in the area about a week ago searching for something or someone in some of the backyards. Can you talk at all? I mean, has this particular home been on your guys' radar over the last week or 2 weeks or a month or so?
Nothing substantial, but there is some incidents that we're currently exploring to see if they may or may not be related that have occurred in that area. But once we get that piece together, we'll have a better idea.
Can you talk at all about what that activity might have been, if it might have been drugs or any other kind of criminal activity?
I don't know specifically. I just am aware from investigators that there's a couple other things in that area that may or may not be related.
Any other questions?
Do you have any suspects, and I'm sorry if I missed that word wrong, do you have any suspects or leads, no arrests, anything?
No, we don't at this point. Like I said, we're 4 hours in, so we're hoping in the next 24 to 48 hours to have a better idea what's occurred. Once witnesses are interviewed, neighbor inquiries are completed, CCTV canvassing has been completed, things like that, we'll have a better idea of what we're dealing with.
And what is it that led you to say that there doesn't appear to be any danger to the public?
Well, it would appear by nature of the incident itself occurring where it did and the manner it did that it would be targeted. There's some potential similar circumstances in other events we've had. We don't know if they're related or not, but it all speaks to being targeted as opposed to random.
Is the victim familiar? Are you guys familiar with the victim?
Oh, he is known to police. For what I won't get into, but he is known to police.
Anything with respect to the dark minivan that you're looking for? A witness saw that driving away from the scene, or how is it that information has been put out there?
Yeah, there's some witness information pertaining to a dark-colored SUV or minivan. We're not sure which, so we're hoping once those neighborhood canvasses are completed, we'll have a better idea what we're looking for.
And was that just seen parked in the area, or was it seen leaving the area? or why?
I don't know which of those two it was.
A minor, kind of a minor technical thing. So the press release says that it found in the back seat, but from a distance, it looks like the foot is outside of the front seat. So just trying to get any clarification on that, like, with the body, like, I know it's a kind of a minor detail, but.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. Personally, I don't know that information where the victim was located. Sometimes the attempts by medical personnel change that, but I don't know if it was front or back specifically.
Is there anything more on the scene that shows, was it just looking at the scene, it would appear that maybe the person was trying to flee or something like that? Both doors were open. It looked like kind of an active scene to us. Can you comment at all on that, or maybe if witnesses, heard if there was like a scuffle in the driveway as well, or it seems like something must have been going on around that vehicle right before.
It's possible. I don't know for sure, and like I said, it's only 4 hours into that, and there'll be several witnesses. I know there was several witnesses in the investigative building still to be interviewed, so we'll have a better idea of that. So sometimes that's a result of tending to the victim and the vehicle. I don't know what condition the vehicle was in when the incident occurred, as opposed to once the initial triaging of the scene is completed. But I would say, generally speaking, when there's an attack of this nature in a vehicle, there's some scrambling that occurs and some attempt to escape, I would imagine. I don't know in this case in particular, though.
And you said triaging at the scene. Was he in fact still alive when emergency crews first arrived?
Well, he was declared deceased on the scene, and I believe EMS did make some attempts. I'm not sure to the extent of that, though.
Apologize if I missed this. Is he a resident of the home or just visiting?
I believe a resident.
Oh, he was a resident of the home?
I believe so.
And was that his vehicle? White BMW?
I don't know that for sure.
Were there any weapons found inside the vehicle?
I don't know that for sure either.
Great, any other questions?
Was it a gunshot that killed him?
Well, we'll
Or just-
know for sure once the medical examiner's finished tomorrow, but we did attend for a shooting, and it would appear at this point that's what we're dealing with. But the ME's office will hopefully confirm that for us.